cellar, but someone shouted to leave them alone. The Golden Lion, mystery man he is, even now, he's hiding in the shadows, avoiding the crowds.
Person in the drawing room is all business. Just them and their associates allowed. They wouldn't let me in.
I can't stand that lounge. Too many people. I can barely hear myself think. I'd retire to the drawing room, but the lights don't work.
I'm off to the lounge. Shame I'll have to pass by that gloomy cellar. I'm afraid of the dark.
If I were a secret gang boss, I'd be lurking where there are the fewest people.
That ain't no golden lion, but it is mana. His mana source, in fact. This is what kept him in power all these years. It looks like he's drilled straight into the ground. Has there been mana down there all this time?
This wellspring must be from the world synthesizer. It feels like the harmonic gates, but more so. It feels real. We must investigate this, Wizard.
Whoa, Junior, hang on. You don't know what's down there. Just be careful. I'll keep watch up top. Tell me what you find.
You hear that thrumming, Wizard? It is faint, but nonetheless there. I feel it. Through this projection, deep into the void that is the true me. That is the world synthesizer blasting out life and mana to Lemuria. When the Golden Lion burrowed in, he gained access to powers long denied Heap. We can't go this way, so we'll have to push through the Guardians, see what we find. We're moving away from the synthesizer. The pulse is lessened slightly, but there is no doubt. They are changing me, drawing me, the true me, in. This must be why my presence is less caustic here. And this caused only by faint vibrations. What might the synthesizer itself do? There, a monitoring station. And there, sadly, are its protectors. Quickly, to the station. Yes, this is just like the other stations. You know what to do, Wizard. Generate the last attunement stone. Apologies for the difficulties, my scion. Certain external schisms prevented me from finishing this test as I wanted. But then perhaps that is for the best. A hero can't just tread the beaten path. It takes a real completionist to make a world. That said, I realize now that some aspects of the spiral aren't worth preserving. Monsters and reprobates, degenerations of all the First World was. How can I be expected to rebuild it with them here? Thus, I've constructed this trash heap of the disposables, which I shall periodically expunge. Pay close attention to whatever you find here. To remake the First World, you must discern the reject stock. Reject stock? That is all these people were to him? I know they are not all heroes. But what might they have been were they not thrown away? Return to the others without me, Wizard. I have much to consider.
So, you're the kid what arrested Bumbles. Save Tracy and send Prim Reaper crying to his daddy? Well, come over here. It's good to look at you. Who am I? Ain't you figured it out? I'm the source of all mana, the one-time secret king of Heap. I am the Golden Lion. Less than you were expecting, huh? Yeah, I'm used to getting no respect. You, lemurs, the bosses I uplifted, all of them are upstairs now, all waiting for me to reveal myself, all waiting to take their shot. How's that for gratitude? I built this city. I came here with nothing and gave them everything. And the first chance they get, they turn on me. Now my fuzzy little paws are tied. I got no real grudge against you. So consider this awarded. Get out before I take my shot.
The Golden Lion is a lemur? Don't see many of them around here. But it figures that's how he got to the mana. Lemurs and their ancient secrets.
And it's no wonder he's so angry if he was shunned from lemur society. And now getting shunned again. Let's find him before he acts out.
Stay back, kid. One push of a button, and I set off the biggest mana burn you ever seen. This whole house, and all those traitors will go with it.
Stop right there, Golden Lion. Your mana-burning days are over, and your living in a tiny cage days are just beginning.
Everybody calm down. Lion, I get it. You're in pain. You've suffered ridicule, abandonment, isolation. Let us help you.
Help him? He's threatening us with a button. He's been a terror to this town since before there was a town. He's evil.
And we're not. So it shouldn't be hard for us to behave better. Talk to us, Lion.
We're beyond words. I've lived with these demons longer than you've been alive.
Then it's time we go in and clear them out. Mind Talisman, activate!
Look at that stupid fur. What? Did you fall into a vat of banana pudding again? You're the worst. You'll never be a hierarch.
And you are too soft to survive the wildlands! Run, fuzzy thing! Run before we haunt you for sport! Ugh, what are those? Where are we? And what happened to the evil button of doom?
Mental demons, Lion's mind. Still there, I imagine. And if you want to stop the man from pressing it, stand back. Let the wizard and I handle this.
You know, actually, golden fur is pretty unique. Everybody else is just jealous.
I only threaten people to feel big, because inside I feel really small.
I have no idea what's going on.
It's called psychology, Tracy. It's the scientific way to fight unwanted behavior. Now come on, there's more demons to throw magic at.
I'll show them all. I'll build a better city than Telos. Out of trash and living refuse, I will construct a new empire of Lemuria. No matter who I have to bury under it. What have I done? At what cost did I build my world? And how do I make it right?
There. We use the power of magic to turn demons into virtues.
And that's called psychology, you say? I could get used to this science stuff.
This is only the beginning. Now, let's get back to the real world.
All I ever wanted was to show everyone I was worth something. But they shunned me, taunted me, mocked me, drove me to here. And I thought I saw a kindred spirit in this place. Figured we could make something of each other. Just needed a little discipline.
What you call discipline, others would call tyranny.
They ain't wrong. Look, I ain't gonna fight you. Lock me up. Lock up the bosses downstairs. I don't want to do this anymore. Take the mana, all of it. Use it to build a better city than I did.
A city of compassion, understanding, and redemption. Thanks, Wizard. Stop by the station before you leave, yeah? We'll want to send you off.
I have been watching. May we speak on recent events? I am reminded of something you asked me back in Polaris. Why did I care about Lemuria? I had assumed the feeling came from the Old One. But he didn't care about Lemuria, or the First World, or any lofty ambition. In the end, it became his vanity project. Perhaps if I didn't inherit it from the Old One, I learned it from you. You help strangers. You redeem where others condemn. Why? Empathy, yes. That is why the Shadow was more effective than Dog Tracy. She didn't merely enforce, she took the time to understand. Perhaps we should invite them back to Quartermain's club, and at last use this stone to gain access to the world synthesizer.
So get this, Junior. Tessa tells me gangsters have motives beyond arbitrarily inflicting pain? Crazy old world, huh? You did all right. Mana is as easy to get as a cold in winter. The big bosses are behind bars, the streets ain't clean, but they'll get there. We just need to find all the gangsters something more productive to do than walk around all day. But what's that? You want our help back in Telos? Sure, kid, it's the least we can do, but I've got one stop to make first. I'm meeting Tessa for dinner.
So the stranger leaves Heap a little brighter than they found it. But their work is far from over. Even the brightest of lights still casts a shadow.
Come on, Tessa, get changed. We're gonna be late.
Yeah.
Yeah, be right there.
To Telos, then? Let's see if Quartermain is ready before finally opening the last harmonic gate.
Ha! You return with the last stone. The final adventure awaits. No new allies to join us on this grand escapade?
Yeah, we're here. Hold your horses. Oh, all right then.
We are the well-fed tick beneath the skin of crime. We are the air fresheners that mintify Heap. We are the Shadow and Dog Tracy.
Dog! You are what a dog is? But you are not a stinking, slavering, three-headed, cowardly scavenger of fetid wastes?
Thanks, pal. Back at you.
Ha-ha! We have a mission to complete. To enter the very den of the Old One himself and recover the world synthesizer. Now, the wizard, lead the way to glory, to discovery, to adventure! Aha! Success! Onward and inward, friends!
We did it. The door is open. Can you feel the reverberations, wizard? I do. And I do mean I, not this projection. The true me, sitting now beyond the spiral. I am being called to this place.
Wow, that is a lot of crazy eyes.
Indeed. It is almost as though the Old One didn't want us finding this place.
Fie! What manner of shade is this? What specter comes to menace us now?
What? Can
Can you see me?
Indeed. But what are you? There's no mind I can sense. No thought, no will. How do you exist at all?
The wizard, I take it this is the phantom that follows you? If so, we can discuss it later. Right now, we must fend off those crazy eyes! They just keep coming! The wizard, to me! We can't stay here. We must find a way through these doors. One must hold the world synthesizer.
That's probably this one. Getting it open ain't no piece of cake, though, let me tell you. But I think I found something. Looks like some kind of recording.
Congratulations, my champion. You did it! By reaching this place, you've proven yourself a hero. One with the wisdom and skill to create a world. Almost. There's one aspect you can never possess. One ineffable quality that I've discovered through this experiment is truly essential. You are not me. You lack my vision, my clarity, my essential me-ness. Thus you'll never be my style, and can't fulfill my grand design. But no, this wasn't for nothing. You cultivated aspects I needed, traits I scanned at each station, and mapped to my true style. He calibrates the world synthesizer for its true purpose. Lemuria will end, the spiral too, and a better first world will emerge from their ashes.
So he's wacko. We gotta stop him somehow. Any ideas there, horse guy?
Ideas? My good detective, I am Stallion Quartermain. I have better than ideas. I have a plan. Those doors on either side of the hall, they must be amplification chambers, designed to augment and broadcast the world-rending waves.
Oh, indeed. Well noticed. You can tell by how the air pressure fluctuates between the synthesizer door and those. I should have realized.
Well, I am the template after all. Shadow, Solomon, Buck, Bantam, destroy those amplifiers. The wizard, you and your ghost back them up. Detective, stay on that door. Duck, you and Mandar keep these demon eyes off our backs.
Or there'll be none left for you.
What kind of crazy eye robots are those?
Evil Eyes. Brilliant name, really. Not as good as Lavagoonies, but decent. The wizard knows how to deal with them.
Good. You do that, wizard, while I figure out what this machine is. This machine is an acoustic channel designed to transmit and amplified the strangelets in these sound waves.
Obviously. That's how they push the world synthesizer pulses through the void beyond Lemuria. We use a similar method for jungle drum jams.
I'll take your word for it. If I block this off, I might buy time to shut this amplifier down. You two get going.
All these eye things. Crazy eyes, evil eyes, demon eyes. They stink, wizard!
They're stink eyes!
This guy gets it, Wizard. He understands the way of heroic taunting.
You might say I'm the ghost who mocks.
I might indeed. Now go thrash those stink eyes while I deal with the acoustic channel. Can't disable the channel. Best I can do is obstruct it. You've got to finish this alone, Wizard.
Not alone. I will be with you.
Seriously, though, was he always following you? That's weird.
What is happening now?
I understand your disappointment. You're a hero, destined to save and remake the world. But this world is just a prototype. It is meant to be improved upon, advanced, then discarded. Please walk away, enjoy your last moments. Leave Lemuria to its fate.
I don't see a channel here. I think this machine man must be the last component to the amplifier. Destroy it, Wizard. I feel suddenly empty.
Wizard, you did it! The pulses have stopped. Where did your ghost friend go?
I'm right here. You can't see me? Why can't you see me? Oh, yes, of course. The world synthesizer pulses have ceased. It was designed to extract, then synthesize, to make something from nothing. It pulls me into the spiral and makes me, me.
Doesn't matter. Sorry, ghost guy. Bigger fish. Bantam and I will break this place down beyond repair. Ha ha. Wizard, report back to Quartermain.
Take that, eye monster! Oh, the wizard, you're back. Tracy is still working on the door.
Yes! Blasted wires.
Duck and Mandar are dealing with the eyes.
A sporting effort, but I'm afraid I can only give you the bronze.
I haven't heard from Shadow or Crane. Go check on them in the other amplification chamber.
Ah, it is they who dance upon their enemy's defeat. They who play with a full deck, and the ghost that walks at their side.
I call myself Dasein.
A fitting name. But what do you call those? Because Crane called them Malagast. We bested one, Solomon ran ahead in quite a fury. Then more appeared. They're all yours.
Quickly, we must block the...
Block the acoustic channel, I know. I read Buck's mind from here. The man thinks loudly. I'll deal with it. You find Crane.
It would appear that Lucian wasn't entirely false, Wizard. The Malagast was indeed a fabrication of the old judge.
Some unfinished experiment? A new guardian for his monitoring stations, perhaps?
It matters not, gentle Wraith. If one can fall, then they all can fall. But yes, Wizard, you are right. I will manipulate this machine. You defend me while I do. Quickly now, friend, to the final chamber with you. Destroy this demoniacal contrivance.
Lemuria is not a natural thing. It's a corruption of the spiral, which itself is a corruption of the first world. That is the world you must save, hero. And to do that, all that is required of you is that you step aside.
Wrong. Heroes do not allow such destruction. They fight against it. Don't we, Wizard? No doubt I am rendered once more invisible. But you realize what this means, right, Wizard? The world synthesizer can make me real. A truly, actual, physical something in the spiral. I can exist, Wizard. I can be. Naturally, of course, we must stop the Old One's scion first. But after...
Wizard, we're good here. Go check on Quartermain and Tracy. Hurry!
The amplifiers are down! Ha ha! Tracy, how goes that door?
Just about. Yeah, got it.
Well done, chum. Help Duck and Mandar until the others return, then get back to the Hall of Heroes. We'll find you there. But first, what say we end the Old One's madness for good? Eh, the Wizard? Well, that just fits, doesn't it? The scion of the Old One is nothing but the ancient demiurge himself.
Not him, exactly, but close enough. I am his will made manifest, the fruits of centuries of labor, and the savior of the true world. I am what you, Quartermain, could never be, and you, human, could never understand. And you... Actually, I don't know what you are.
I was you. Once, but no more. You are the product of messianic experiments. A thing of vanity and evil. You must be stopped.
What the fellow means is... Have at you, fiend!
How? I am heroism personified. The legend of the Scion made manifest. What are you?
The true scion. In the end, Old One, you are nothing but a relic. Ha, I believe. Ha.
Ha, ha, indeed. A fine wry jest, Ghost Fellow. But now we must deal with the world synthesizer. This seems to be the key component. There we go. Egad, the Wizard! Your friend is gone! Ah, just invisible, eh? I knew a fellow like that once. At any rate, let's get this blasted contraption back to the Hall of Heroes and figure out what to do with it.
These pulses. Is the world synthesizer active again? Why?
We've set it up in the next room. Ha ha! Now, come here. We have much to discuss. My compatriots and I, well, we've been mulling this synthesizer, what's it? And we've come to a decision. We can't let you destroy it. Now, don't get excited. There's nothing nefarious afoot. No underhanded turncoating, what have you.
But we got to figuring this gizmo here can remake worlds. There's an opportunity in that we can't just throw away, yeah?
The old judge used it to make Lemuria, but he made it falsely, nested with corruption and deceit. We could remove those qualities.
Indeed we must. If we are heroes, is not our highest calling to save the world? Well, the world's greatest enemy is itself.
And moths. Weak, dishonorable moths.
Well, I don't know about that. We should be making a more open world where nobody needs to become a villain just to survive.
Or an outcast because of archaic rules. Rules that we can simply erase with a snap of our fingers.
But you can't. You haven't the right to undo a whole world.
Not undoing, redoing. This time without violence, without ritual, without the old one. It's what we're made for. It's our destiny.
Ha-ha! A world of strength and intelligence, of empathy and rejection of evil, of inclusion and no moths. Lemuria will be perfect! Just leave it to us!
Does dear man know what he's doing now?
Yes, of course. I think.
None of you know what you're doing. You can't reject and erase identities that aren't your own. You would erase each other. The barbarian has little time for the empath. The outcast defended by the bantam would be the detective's criminals. This isn't heroism. It's vanity. The way of the old one, the wrong way. And if you won't stop, we will stop you.
Why are you fighting us, the wizard? Together we could make a world without conflict, without war, without darkness!
A world without agency. I have learned from watching all of you that existence requires purpose, and helping others is the highest of purposes. But you could all learn from the wizard, the true Scion, who did not erase the evil of shadow, but reconciled it with light.
I heard about that in my travels. Saw a lot of pain. Saw a lot of misery. But I also saw hope in the form of a wizard who just never gives up.
This discussion could be getting moot. The synthesizer's acting up.
It has shifted function. This is not synthesis. It is sampling. The mode to rend worlds. It must be stopped.
Egad, he did it! He stopped the machine. That incisive ethereal fellow may have saved us all.
Bit humbling, ain't it? Come on, let's get out of here.
Ladies, gentlemen, Manda. I think today we just received an object lesson in that very trait we were meant to exemplify.
Indeed, in his sacrifice, the strange spectre shamed us for our inadequacies and made plain our follies.
We overreached, fought our friends. Chalk it up to generations of programming to use that synthesizer. Chalk it up to arrogance.
The shadow knows what you mean. We slipped, and this nothing, hardly nothing, this Dasein, is it? He paid the price.
Thus we shall atone, maintain this alliance. For Lemuria, for the spiral at large, we shall become the League of Exemplary Personages.
Our first mission is the destruction of the world's synthesizer. A task we should outsource since we clearly cannot be trusted.
Right. Junior, here, take the widget. Take it far away, to whoever can junk it for us.
Wizard, you have the world synthesizer. Let me take a look at it. I find this intriguing. The device appears almost musical in nature. You should take it to our resident musicologist for dismantling then. Malworth is in his office.
Ah, Wizard! What have you brought for me today? A world synthesizer, eh? I see. Interesting device, yeah? Oh, my shock face! Wizard, unless my musicology is off, I think this machine is designed to play the song of creation! Ah, the old one. He was a crafty fellow, no? This synthesizer generates and remixes the exact notes necessary to modify and create words. Now, how to dismantle it? Let's see. Do for me a favor and grab the tuning fork over there, yeah? Never mind, I just hit it with the hammer. It seems to have worked. No more world synthesizer. I never knew the old one had such musicological talent. Why would he keep it secret? Oh, I see. So then, the Grand Summit, all his talk of peace, was just to get back here to his Lemuria experiment. I must think. I genuinely believed in the old one's dream of peace. I thought he wanted to put an end to all the violence. Some spy I am. So I wonder, if he knew the synthesizer was running down, that Lemuria was dying, could he not have just been trying to save it? Time changes us, Wizard, and the nothing which took his form did feel guilt. Maybe it was the old ones after all. I guess we shall never know. The both of them are gone.
Nobody is ever gone. Matter is passed on to new life. Memories become grains in the sands of time. And even nothingness itself is reborn.
Well said, sleepy-faced tree-person. Perhaps in some way, the nothing... Wait, Wizard, out there! I think I see something.